KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, a little bit of a change in our pattern the last couple of days is going to continue for a good part of this week. More clouds, the risk of scattered showers and thunder showers, and temperatures staying below the 90-degree mark for a good part of the week. But don't worry, the 90s will be back by the weekend, but maybe drier then as well. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit. A little bit of an interesting scenario over the last couple of days. We've been watching this weak area of low pressure that has been kind of spiraling through the central and now in the western Gulf. More of a mid-level feature than a real true surface low pressure system, but we have a trough of low pressure. Watching these storms right here, this looks like maybe a center may be developing on this low, but again, the National Hurricane Center giving this a low probability of development, but it's going to be a big heavy rainmaker. And we did see tropical showers coming in today. They had a nice gusty winds out ahead of it, a gust front that produced a little bit of a haboob across the area where we had a nice little dust storm across portions of Acadiana, especially Vermilion into Acadia Parish this afternoon. Now relatively quiet, but we have some tropical showers on the coast, and that's where we might see some shower activity. Might even see a couple of cloud to ground lightning strikes during the course of the overnight hours, mainly down toward Cameron and Vermilion parishes. So we're putting a broad area of low pressure down at the surface right about here or in between these two convective bursts that we're seeing late this evening, and we'll see if something gets going here. But right now the National Hurricane Center continues to maintain just a slight chance of development over the next couple of days, but then as it moves inland, it's going to be a big rainmaker. More on that in just a bit. Also watching a little bit of a tropical wave, upper level low here in the eastern Caribbean. I'm going to watch this because this moisture is going to be heading for the Gulf of Mexico, or at least part of it, and could add to our rain chances about a week down the road. Meanwhile, this disturbance is looking very good on the satellite imagery, and it looks like this will become the next tropical depression, perhaps tropical storm over the next couple of days. General movement should be northeast of the northeast Caribbean, but over here it gets a little dicey. More on that in just a bit. Hurricane Umberto still looking good on satellite imagery after bursting out. It kind of fell apart and got a little ragged this afternoon, but is genning back up, it looks like, this evening with these real super cool cold cloud tops. Anything in purple is minus 80 or colder, so some cold cloud tops here. So on the verge of becoming a Category 2 storm, we think, by tomorrow morning, and then perhaps a Category 3 early Wednesday. It's going to go right by Bermuda, so tropical storm watches hoisted there. They may be changed to hurricane watches by this time tomorrow, and then hopefully out to sea. So there goes Umberto. We'll be watching the heavy rain threat mainly in Texas. We have enough high pressure ridging to keep those heavy storms out of Acadiana. Can't make any promises for extreme western Louisiana, but there's going to be heavy rainfall across the Texas coastal plain, then up through northeast Texas later this week. And then by the weekend, drier air moving its way into Acadiana. So we'll see the sun come back out. I think we hit the lower 90s again, but maybe lower dew points as we head through the weekend early next week. And then what could be tropical storm Imelda. This looks interesting as it looks like it's going to be moving out to sea, but then high pressure ridging back to the west. Here's our tropical moisture that I talked about. That's that Caribbean moisture. And then watch how this system gets pushed to the southwest as high pressure may get stronger here on the east coast. So something we'll have to watch down the road. We're a long ways away from getting out of tropical season. And look at the rainfalls across Texas during the course of the next 5 days through Saturday. And again, we are looking at some pretty heavy rainfall here. This is, I want to go back to that and just show you again the computer model plot here and zoom in once again and see if we can do this and make this hand tracker work. But notice a model going for better than a foot of rain in spots. That's not a guarantee. Remember, these models are just one model projection, not official forecast, but there could be some serious flooding anywhere from the Texas coastal plain through eastern Texas as we go down the road for our friends across East Texas and then down through the Houston area as well. So tomorrow, there's that weak low pressure system. Tropical showers and thunder showers stay away at least through about mid-morning. This model now delivering our tropical rain bands later in the afternoon through 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. That might not be a bad call. And then things quiet down and consolidate back toward Texas as we head into tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. And then we see another round as we head into Wednesday afternoon. So mostly cloudy, warm, a few tropical showers near the coast, mid-70s the low. Tomorrow, a 60% chance of those scattered tropical showers and thunder showers. maybe a funnel cloud or two as well, depending on how quickly the storms develop in the afternoon and that atmospheric instability. Rain chances with us through the week, on and off, not a washout, and then by the weekend drying out. And the first day of fall, we might start out near 69 degrees, but we're not done with summer yet, nor tropical season by any stretch of the imagination.
Thanks, Rahul.